So I'll go on right now.
Yeah, this is a topic that I'm not very happy to address.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I have to fix the camera angle because literally your faces are. I don't know how I had it last time.
Intermission break.
Intermission.
No, I'm gonna just still read whatever's on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go on with HSR right now, bro.
Yeah. So apparently there was a 7-year-old that was killed in Hamilton. They got hit by a city bus. And I'd like to give out my condolences to the family. I'd like to give out my condolences to anybody who was like able to even witness that, anybody who knows that child. I know they don't disclose ages or anything for things like that, but that's like, you know, hearing stuff like that as somebody who has a child, there's no worse, you know what I'm saying? And then also for somebody who drives a large vehicle for work, I'm sure it affects the driver as well. I hope that it wasn't a negligent mistake. I don't know exactly what happened, but it says here, a 7-year-old child dead after being ran over by the city bus. Hamilton police are investigating after a child was struck by a city bus downtown on Thursday afternoon. Police say the child, who was 7 years old, died as a result of their injuries after they were taken to the hospital. The collision involving the Hamilton Street Railway, HSR, bus happened in the area of Emerald and Wilson Street just after 1 p.m. Police told CTV News there were 15 people on board the bus at the time of the collision, and it's still not known if the child was hit at the front or the side of the bus. Images from the scene show construction on either side of the street. My heart goes out to the family and loved ones affected by the heartbreaking tragedy, which is what the Hamilton mayor said. And like, how do you guys feel about this?
You scroll down a bit. I want to see this picture.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go.
How do you feel about this, AO?
That's so sad. Like, I think my head just can't stop thinking about like who's at fault, because like if the bus driver is at fault, I can only imagine like how the parent feels and how the bus driver feels about that. But at the same time, if it's like negligence on like the parent and like not watching their kid or some shit like that.
When there's no negligence on not watching your kid or whatever, in my opinion, I feel like the bus should have been driving at a speed where they can stop fast enough for something for that to happen, or they should be paying attention. Like, I get the part, like, everyone's looking to point fingers when things like this happen, but I don't even look at to blame anybody unless the driver legit did something that was like neglectful, you know. But I don't think that blaming the parents, especially when they just lost a child, that's not progressive in any way. But I understand why people go like, be like, you should have been watching your kid, da, 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 da. I get it, but as somebody who has a kid, it's not as easy, it's not as like clear cut as like people say. And as somebody who drives as well, you know how much responsibility you have when you're behind a vehicle, when you're operating a vehicle. What do you think, Tommy?
Man, fuck. The fact that they don't know if it was like the front or the side is like a huge red flag to me. Like, you don't know when you struck this child on your ride, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really confusing to me, bro.
Like, did they even see the child at all?
Yeah.
It said they ran over the child.
Because the fact that there's 15 people,
so traumatizing.
yeah, bro. The fact there's 50 people on the bus and like you're saying you don't know if it was the front or the side. That means like no one was noticing where this kid was. You know what I mean? That's just weird.
Bro, the more that I picture the whole scenario, the more just like
gruesome it feels.
Yeah, because like it must have been like, oh shit, like I just bumped into something, and then like you see something or whatever, and you come out of the car and you see a child just like injured on the floor.
Let's
like,
not even go there. Like, I don't even
Yeah.
want to like. At the end of the day, I'd like to give condolences to the family, to everybody involved, and I just, you know, I hope
fuck that, man. Wagwan HSR. This is like within like the last quarter of the year. You know what I mean? This is like another person. There was a grown man last time or a grown person last time. Now it's a child, bro. Like, that's actually crazy.
Wait, someone got hit by a bus the last time?
Yeah, bro. It was a school crossing guard on
that wasn't a bus.
No, that wasn't a bus.
Oh no, that was a truck. You're right. My apologies.
yeah.
My
So
apologies.
I mean,
HSR.
HSR has been having stuff like the girl that got shot coming
What?
out of the bus.
What?
It wasn't that like that happened to Jack? Like Jack?
No, that she was standing at a bus stop.
She was standing at a bus stop.
Look at
Yeah.
you misinformed.
Bro,
me.
someone like I was in an Uber and some lady told me like she drove a guy who was talking about how like a girl was coming out of a bus and like as soon as she came out, someone came with a gun and shot her.
Let's deal with facts that we know, not from what we hear from random.
But like and then
I'd like to focus on the condolences for the child
Yes.
instead of like, I'm not even trying to joke around and compare this to HSR to da. I think the most important thing is the condolence to the child and the family. And I think that we could wrap that up there if we have no other comments and move on to the next one.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.